This is Valmiki Ramayan, Season 7, Episode 2, Ravan and Vibhishan. The Vanar army had come up to the southern seashore. And in Lanka, Ravan was also preparing for battle. But he was badly shaken. When he met his closest advisors, he looked down in embarrassment. Hriya kinchidavang mukha. And he said to them, Hanuman breached our defenses and met Sita. And then he caused so much havoc, killing our soldiers and setting off that blaze. Now Ram and an army of thousands of Vanaras are marching towards Lanka. Ravan had greatly underestimated what was coming at him. It was not thousands of Vanaras, but millions upon millions of them. And Ravan's ministers were equally ignorant of the enemy's strength. Dvishat paksham avidnyaya. Recalling his numerous past conquests, they said, "O Lord, why are you concerned? No one can defeat you. And anyway, you don't need to trouble yourself. Our army is huge and extremely well armed. Hanuman had caught us unaware. That is why he managed to get away. If you allow us, we will rid the earth of these Vanaras." One of the Rakshas generals suggested, "I have an idea. Let us send an army contingent dressed as Bharat's soldiers. We will infiltrate the enemy's army and attack them from all sides." Another general said, "Why all this fuss? You people stay here and drink wine. I will go by myself and kill them all." And then all the Rakshas leaders jumped into the fray, drawing their weapons and imploring Ravan to send them into battle. All except one, Vibhishan. Vibhishan stepped forward, asked the others to calm down, and said to Ravan, "It is not so easy to defeat Ram. We should not unnecessarily pick a fight with him. And why this hostility in the first place? Yes, he killed Khar, but it was Khar who attacked him, and Ram acted in self-defense. How can you blame him for that?" Note how no one mentions Shurpankha in all these discussions. It is totally incorrect to think that Ravan was seeking revenge for what had happened to Shurpankha and was justified in abducting Sita. Vibhishan continued, "Please, listen to me. Don't be angry at me for saying this. You are my elder brother. I am saying what is best for you and for all of us. You abducted Sita. You must let her go. Arhita sa parityajya. If you don't do so, without a doubt, Lanka will be finished." Ravan did not like where this discussion was going. He dismissed everyone in a huff and retired to his inner chambers for the night. The next morning, Vibhishan went back to the king's palace. Valmiki says that as Vibhishan went up to Ravan, he could hear the Vedic mantras being chanted in the halls. How ironic that in such an environment, Ravan had firmly set his mind on wrongdoing. Vibhishan tried once again to convince Ravan to let Sita go, but to no avail. Ravan was obsessed with Sita. He could not get her out of his mind. Letting her go was out of the question. Later that very morning, Ravan called for a meeting of all the senior Rakshas leaders. Addressing a packed court, Ravan said, "There is one matter I wish to discuss with all of you. I would have done it sooner, but Kumbhakarna was not available, therefore the slight delay. I have brought Sita, Ram's wife, from Dandakaranya. No other woman is as beautiful and charming as her. Oh, that gorgeous face, that slender waist, and those hips. Tanumadhya Prithushroni Sharadindu Nibhanana. My lust for her is driving me crazy. But Samena Shayyam Arodhumichati. She refuses to climb into my bed. And Ram is reportedly on his way to Lanka with an army of Vanaras. Please suggest what we should do now so that Sita remains with me. Upon hearing this, Ravan's younger brother Kumbhakarna said, "What you have done is not right. You should have consulted us before. But never mind. I will still support you. I will send off Ram to meet the Lord of Death, and Sita will be yours forever. My brother, enjoy life." Mahaparshva then spoke up. He did not think a woman's consent or otherwise mattered in any way. He made this shocking suggestion. A man is a fool if he finds a drink and does not drink it. Balat kukkutavrittena pravartasva mahabala akramya sitam vai tam bhungshva charamasvacha. O Lord, just force yourself on Sita as a rooster forces itself on a hen. Assault her again and again. Devour her and enjoy her.
This is shocking. How could they say such things?
Yes, Ravan's ideas on how women should be treated were shared by those he had collected around himself. Ravan liked what Mahaparshva said, but replied, "Let me tell you about an incident that happened a while back. I once crossed paths with the gorgeous Punjika Sthala. Afraid of me, she was trying to sneak away. But sa prasahya maya bhukta krita vivasana tatah. I caught hold of her, stripped her, and ravished her. Afterwards, she looked like a trampled lotus. Lolita nalini yatha. For this, I was cursed by Lord Brahma, that if I ever violated another woman in such a manner, my head would split into 100 pieces. And therefore, I cannot force myself on Sita." And then, for the third time, Vibhishan tried to drill some sense into Ravan. "O Lord, no one will be able to save you from Ram's arrows, not even Kumbhakarna or Indrajit. Please, stop this before it's too late." When Vibhishan realized that Ravan was beyond convincing, he tried to appeal to others in the assembly. "If you all are the king's well-wishers, why don't you try and stop him? Our king does not recognize right from wrong. It is our duty to save him from himself. I say this for the good of Lanka, for the good of all the Rakshasas, for the good of our king. Let Sita go." But Vibhishan was the lone sane voice in the assembly. Indrajit mocked him, saying that he was just too scared to fight. Ravan went on a rant against him. Finally, Vibhishan had had enough. With resignation, he said, "You are my elder brother and worthy of respect like a father. But you have lost your mind and are not on the path of righteousness, dharma. I cannot take this anymore. Atmanam sarvatha raksha, purim chemam sarakshasam, swastitestu gamishyami, sukhi bhava maya vina. Be well, take care, and protect all the Rakshasas. Protect Lanka. I shall leave now. May you be happy without me. Iti, her, asa. That is how it happened.